Professor by day, chef by night, and mother forever.
I wanted her to be humble. I wanted her to respect people. I wanted her to remain grounded to the roots. In Sanskrit, there is a saying, Namanti Falino Vriksha, Namanti Gunina Jana.
Hello, good
Hi.
evening, Dr. Soma Chakraborty. How are you today?
I am fine. Thank you for asking, and thanks for inviting me to your podcast show.
Thank you so much. And I know you are very busy. Still, you have taken some time for me for my podcast.
My pleasure.
Yes. Professor by day, chef by night, and mother forever. This has been written by your daughter in her yearbook. What values did you inculcate in her as a mother?
To give you answer, I need to narrate one episode. In Sanskrit, there is a saying, Namanti Falino Vriksha, Namanti Gunina Jana. That means the branch of a tree which has lots of fruits always bends towards the earth. Similarly, a learned or a virtuous person always bows down, or the person stays humble. So, what happened when my daughter was very small? One day, I showed her one of the mango trees and explained this to her. And I'm not sure how much she got it at that time. So, the direct answer of your question is I wanted her to be humble. I wanted her to respect people. I wanted her to remain grounded to the roots and to give back to the society whenever and wherever she can. So, to begin with, we had some strong home rules for her. Like she was not supposed to take help from the driver to carry her bag. She was not supposed to seek help from the helpers to do her chores. We made sure that we take part in most of the festivals, and she is also part of the cultural programs. Then we took her to places like Shantiniketan, Tagore's place, Ramkrishna's birthplace, Taj Mahal, so that she appreciates our culture and heritage. She also used to accompany us to the food distribution camps and many other charity works with which we were involved. And I think it didn't go in vain. The reason is that whenever I used to go to her school to meet the teachers, or whenever I would meet the parents of her friends, they would tell that, yeah, she's a very jovial person, very humble, and very helpful. And she actually also did lots of charitable work when she was in school. And now also she is trying to do the same in her university.
Definitely. It's an incredible example of parenting.
Thank you.
In our childhood, maybe we always learn something.
Yeah.
Intentionally or unintentionally, we are
Definitely.
parented in a different way from our home.
That's true.
So, home is the first school. I have seen, I met her, your daughter, and what you are mentioning here, exactly the same I felt when I talked with her and when I first I met her, the jovial, cheerful, humble. Really, you have raised her in a different way, a holistic child.
Thank you.
So same for me also. I try to instill in my son the same, the
Wonderful.
honesty,
Yeah, wonderful.
the like modesty,
Very nice.
and giving back to the society, and always respect the people around him. That's an incredible thing for all of us.
Of course, of
if
course.
we can remember.
Yes, of course, I agree.
You are an achiever, the right word for you, the versatile genius. You have pursued MTech from IIT New Delhi, then PhD from New York, postdoctoral research from Columbia University. Besides all these achievements, you are a mother, an incredible mother. What is the most rewarding aspect of motherhood for you?
Okay, first, thank you for addressing me as an achiever. Though I personally believe I'm jack of some trades, master of none. So again, thank you very much. Now, if I have to tell about the rewarding aspect, it's a long story. So I'm not getting into the detail. In just one sentence, I will tell. She considers me as her bestie. That is her best friend. This is the
That is
most
the most rewarding thing
yeah,
for you.
yes,
It's a most great. It's a great
of
great
course.
gift from her to you.
Yes, of course.
And mother is the best friend. If all the mothers around us, if they can be the best friend of their child, that is the best gift for them.
Yes.
You have a lot of hobbies: painting, dancing, knitting, cooking. How did you manage all these things being a full-time associate professor in Philippines, Manila? The challenges, what are the challenges you have been through?
Okay. So basically, I enjoy my profession, and then I love cooking. I like to cook for my family because I believe food plus family is happiness. In fact, that home cooked food, I think, got me more close to my daughter. Then dancing, gardening, painting, doing embroideries, all these things, I really love to do it because they are my hobbies. So I do not think as such I had to really put an extra effort or I had to really go out of my way to do these things, to have this as part of my life. But of course, management of time was always challenging for me. In 24 hours, I had to set many goals and I had to accomplish those goals.
Yes, so time management is like a life management.
Yes.
You are the true example of that. That's why you have managed. Still, you are managing those things, and you are continuing. And I'm very happy that you are wearing the sari, which is that is made by her. She
Thank you.
stitched it on her own, right?
Yeah, I did the embroidery work.
Embroidery work. Yes, it's amazing. Like, I don't know how much patience needs for making this sari. I don't know. And
Thank
how
you.
long did it take?
Where I should not reveal it in front of the camera, but still I'm telling. I think around 2 years. But this I could finish in 1 week.
Yes,
My earrings.
that's also made by you.
Yeah, this I could finish in 1 week,
Wow.
but this almost 2 years.
Amazing.
Yeah.
Amazing. Did you put any extra? Next question. Can you please share something that you learned from your mom?
Actually, I have learned some profound lessons from her. One is to be accommodating, and the next is not to expect anything from life. See, I was raised in a joint family, and I could always see that instead of prioritizing her own children or her husband, she was there for everyone in the family. And she doesn't complain about anything. The reason is that maybe she is not expecting anything from anyone. She doesn't want any return gift from life. And I think we should also follow this principle that do not expect any return gift from life.
She's a giver,
Yeah.
rather than a taker.
Yes.
And definitely from joint family we can learn many things, the values of life.
Yes.
Because I know I can relate my life also with you. I have seen the same from my mother. And one more thing I want to add on, like, whenever I saw my mother, what did I learn from her? Because of the Mother's Day, that's why I'm mentioning this thing about my mother. I always saw her to appreciate others.
Yes.
And this is
very
a big lesson
important.
I have learned from her. And one more thing, that she always smiles even though she is somebody's unknown. But I later on in my life, I started to believe that any kind of communication starts with a smile.
Of course,
This
100%.
is the opening, the
Yes.
door you are opening for the person who is standing in front of you.
Absolutely, I agree with you more than 100%. Yeah.
So this is, you can remember, all of you, just smile. Pass it. It doesn't cost any money.
That's true.
Nothing. So, but smile. You can. That is a welcoming signal from your side to others.
Yes, of course.
Did you put any extra effort to maintain your own personal identity apart from being a mother? If so, why?
Okay. Definitely, I'm a mother first, but at the same time, I try to maintain a space for my own. So I always prioritized my child, and she's still my priority. But at the same time, I pursued my career. I nurtured my hobbies. So, in short, I should tell I maintain my own identity. Now, the reason why I did and why I would suggest others to do the same is that there are a few reasons I should tell. First, your child feels very proud of you when you have another identity. Apart from mother, you have another identity. It can be a dancer, singer, fashion designer, anything. Next, at one point of our life, we all will become empty nester because we cannot hold on to our bird in our nest forever. We should let the bird to fly. Now, when we become an empty nester, we need our career, our hobbies, all these things to fill up the vacuum. The third thing, I strongly believe that when our child becomes an adult, mother should become more like a friend. So we should stay bonded. We should care. Like if they need us, we should always be there.
Yes.
But at the same time, we should give space to each other. So instead of sitting on your child's head, you should find your own space, which can be you pursue a new career or you go back to your old profession, continue with your old hobbies or look for new hobby, do social service. Basically, do something that gives you pleasure.
Yes.
And at the same time, if possible, have a unique identity.
Definitely. I strongly agree with you. And you are the true example of a mother, like incredible mother. Definitely, I have to mention. At the same time, you pursued your passion. Still, you are pursuing your passion. So, all the dreamers, achievers, and mothers out there, believe one thing that yes, child is a priority. Definitely, we all are. When we start taking care of our child from the day one, it's a bundle of joy.
Of course.
It's a every day you can get the pleasure, every day new things they are giving you. But at the same time, you have to think about your own. What's your own identity? What can you do? What you can fill your free time with something.
Yeah.
Maybe you are not doing job, but still you are pursue your passion.
Yeah, of course.
That can help you to fill up the emptiness of your child when they will not be with you.
Yes.
We feel all the empty nest syndrome, right?
Yes.
Because my son also he's going to study this
Yeah.
year, so I'm thinking I'm really afraid about that.
Yeah.
Maybe this is the reason, that's why I have started my YouTube channel for as a trying. I tried to fill up,
Wonderful.
yes,
Very
feel as a
nice.
filler, but it's taking too much time now. Yes, so definitely I tell everyone, try to get your own entity and identity.
Yes.
That's very important for our
Yeah.
life. Kindly share one piece of advice to the mothers or those who are planning to become mother.
Maybe I will give you more than one piece of advice.
Yes, definitely.
Yes. So basically, again, I'm repeating the same sentence. A good mother should be a good friend to the child.
Yes.
So we should spend more time understanding the child and then to bond with them accordingly. Now, I'm not in favor of imposing our thoughts and ideas on them. We should not try to see our reflection in them. Next thing is that if we want to inculcate any good habit in our child, we should first inculcate the same within ourselves. For example, if I want my child to be a voracious reader, I need to read with the child. I cannot preach unless I practice.
Show your action.
Yes. And so first I have to do it. Next is that we so we need to basically first act on ourselves, then acting on the child. Next is that as we have expectations from our kids, they too have expectations from us.
Definitely.
Now, at a very early age, they do not care about your designation, about your bank balance, and all. At that point, what is their expectation? They want you to be with them at home, at school, almost at every place.
Every place.
So that time you maximize your time with them to get bonded. And the last one I would suggest, do not use your child as a trophy.
Exactly.
Do not stress out your child to be an achiever. If your child is an achiever, is successful, admire the child. In fact, admire generously. But if the child fails, just give him or her a tight hug and tell, the apple of my eye, I am there for you. Just tell that. And then maybe later on, you sit with the child and discuss in a very friendly way the challenges and how to overcome. But do not do it at the moment of crisis. Give them confidence and courage. That is the
Yes.
thing.
Splendid. Splendid suggestion
Thank
from you, Dr. Soma Chakraborty. Please try to listen carefully what she has mentioned. I want to add 2 or 3 more. Whatever I have done with my son, yes, I have given him time until age 12. Until that, I taught him how to study independently.
Yes, of course,
Not
very
what to
important.
think, how to think. That can give them the confidence. Just now she mentioned about that. Give them the confidence and the courage. They can take anything as their future decision they can
Of
take
course,
on
of
their
course.
own, and try to find out what they like rather than imposing your hidden dream or wish upon them. Don't do that. That is not the right
Yes,
thing.
in fact, I would like to add, like, you make the root of the tree strong. The
Yes.
branches will automatically spread.
Automatically will
And
be.
once the branches will spread, there will be flowers, there will be fruits. Yeah. So make the root strong.
Exactly,
That's it.
exactly. Make the root strong. One more thing is just show them the action. They learn by watching you,
Yes.
not by you have to do that, you
Yeah.
should do that. No, they will never follow that. If you are an avid reader, they will be reader. If you are humble to the other people, they will be also humble to the others. That is the biggest and most important thing as a good human being.
Yes. First, your child has to be a good human being. Then
The
maybe,
other things.
yeah, a good doctor, engineer, professor,
Achiever.
whatever. Yeah.
Yes. So thank you, Dr. Soma Chakraborty, again for your thoughtful and really brilliant suggestions
Thank you.
for all the mothers out
Thank you.
there who are still thinking what to do, what not to do. Yes, maybe it can help you some way for you in your motherhood. So today, my discussion, I would like to complete my discussion with Dr. Soma Chakraborty. Next week, I'll come with a new person.
Okay, so thank you very much for having me. And I would like to wish all the mothers and the mother-like figures happy Mother's Day. Thank you very much.
Thank you, everyone. Happy Mother's Day.